Rainbows, weather phenomenons that instantly grab our attention, a sign that sunnier skies are just ahead.
And we know that after a rainstorm, there's often a rainbow, and this is a big storm that we're in.
As we weather a global pandemic, the symbol of luck is giving people across the world hope. Just look around. Rainbows are popping up everywhere. What started in Italy has spread. Now communities all over the United States, like this one in Hampton Roads, Virginia, are using rainbows as a sign of unity. You can see them on windows and on driveways and sidewalks.
Rainbow is recognized as one of our biggest symbols of hope, and so, we just need some color.
So how do you lead this colorful crusade? Facebook, of course. Pages like 757 Rainbow Hunt are popping up across the country. The mission is simple: add some color to your home, and then spend time walking around the neighborhood to see how many you can spot. Fun way to exercise, entertain the kids, and feel together when we're apart.
Every time I go through a struggle that I find a rainbow.
A sign that we'll make it through this, hopeful for the future. And isn't that good to know?
I was so moved by that incredible generosity.
Anytime I can brighten up someone's day with a little bit of art, it always makes me happy.
From my family's heart, we thank you so much.
One of the most important things I think we can do is not put a closed sign up.
We can show kids that even when something is going wrong, we can still look on the positive.
Hi everyone, I'm Lindsay Boach. Do you want some good news? Because that's all we have here is just a lot of good news. Uplifting stories about good people doing good things in their communities. We're gonna laugh a little, put a smile on your face, maybe shed a few happy tears. But most importantly, we're gonna be looking for signs of hope and unity. And that includes this sign at a popular Michigan theater. Its marquee is bringing optimism to the community, one movie quote at a time.
The Penn has seen everything since 1941. It's survived economic downturn. It actually opened 3 days before Pearl Harbor was bombed.
For the city of Plymouth, the Penn Theater is like that older family member who has experienced and survived it all.
The Penn was never closed like this ever.
Usually experiencing sellout crowds, the nonprofit movie house is left without any options during this time of social distancing.
We have no patrons coming in, no money coming in.
But instead of using its iconic marquee to announce its temporary shutdown,
one of the most important things I think we can do is not put a closed sign up.
It's being used as a source of light and encouragement for the people and businesses of Plymouth.
What we decided to do was to use our marquee to communicate with our patrons that we can't have contact with right now.
Using memorable lines from some of our favorite movies.
But they're either funny or emotionally uplifting, all different kinds of things. And as long as this goes, we're going to continue to do that to make sure that our patrons still are connected to us, that our community is connected.
Providing a little inspiration from the theater to hard-hit Plymouth restaurants like Campari's and the Ironwood Grill to stay in the fight.
It's hope. It's hope for the future.
And I think anybody that can help and show that people are still willing to do things even when they're closed to help the other business.
So we're trying to provide some normalcy for our community. And so normalcy for the Penn was to change that marquee twice a week.
And even though these times are anything but normal and there isn't a film playing inside, the old Penn Theater still manages to project a little bit of movie magic.
And we're just letting you know that the lights are never going to be dark here. The lights will come back on and people will come through the door.
Carrie Blasey says it's a moment that gives her hope. Her security camera recorded this FedEx employee sanitizing the box he was delivering to her home in Boca Raton. He saw the note on the door that says someone lives here with an autoimmune disorder.
From my family's heart, we thank you so much.
Carrie's 11-year-old daughter, Emma, has type 1 diabetes.
I really appreciate what you did for us.
Emma and Carrie got to thank Justin Bradshaw for thinking of their family.
It's crazy the amount of measures we have to go through just to stay safe. And when I seen the sign, I was like, you know, the first thing I thought about was Nova, because she was a micro preemie, and you know,
Right.
she's very high risk. So
Justin's wife Yasmin says Nova was born at 28 weeks.
Nova.
She weighed 1 pound and 11 ounces.
She's been a miracle baby since day one.
Justin says cleaning the box for Carrie's family was a small way for him to help someone else.
I feel like we all should at least try to do something to like help better this situation right now.
Yasmin says his act would have gone unnoticed if Carrie never tweeted about it.
He texted me at work yesterday and he's like, I made the news, and I'm like, what the heck did you do?
Carrie says she started using the hashtag #BeLikeJustin and hopes others follow his lead.
I would love to hug you and your wife and just thank you.
We can do virtual hug.
And the special deliveries just keep coming, this time in Ohio.
Kyle West, also known as Mailman Kyle, works out of the Groesbeck Post Office in White Oak Meadows.
We deliver a lot of essential items to people every day, as far as medicine and just ways of communication for people to talk to their families.
His job is essential.
Majority of my whole route is elderly people.
Senior citizens are a high-risk group for complications with COVID-19. Mailman Kyle got an idea from a customer.
He's my favorite guy, and he came out and asked me if I could please help him get toilet paper. And then from then I realized that some people just can't do it themselves.
Mailman Kyle started sending the people on his route a different kind of letter.
It says, if you are at risk and you need help getting essential items, let me know and I will do what I can to help. It says Mailman Kyle and my phone number. The turnout has been a lot more than I expected. I delivered a little under 400 of those notes, and I've heard something from pretty much every person.
He's even brought milk to customers too. He says sometimes talking to mail carriers are the only interaction some people get.
It's hard for all of us as well, not being able to talk to our customers, because that's one of the big parts of our day, is being able to see all our favorite people.
Kenneth Hodges is mowing with a mission. Before COVID-19 forced Central Texans indoors, Hodges worked in real estate, but now he's taking up a different trade.
I do have some flexibility on my time, and I need the exercise, and I thought, well, why not help some people?
He's helping people keep their grass cut for free.
Right now is a time where there's a lot of anxiety, a lot of unknowns, a lot of uncertainties.
His small act is providing hope to people one lawn at a time.
If we can always continue to show that humanity has a good side, that people are good, that they are willing to help each other, it gives us all a little bit better peace of mind.
Don't get out. My husband's somewhat disabled, and so he's not able to do the yard, and we don't get out a whole lot. So just to have Kenneth come and the fellowship we enjoy and the work that he does for us, we really do appreciate it.
Richard says more Central Texans should follow Hodges' example.
Now's the time to do it, so let's just, we all should be more diligent in trying to help others. So.
Help your friend, help your neighbor, help the enemy, help the stranger. There's no harm done in helping somebody out.
And it doesn't take much to show people they're not alone during this time of uncertainty.
Here's some more good news.
Sometimes you do what you can to make your community better. Jerry Powell is doing much more than that.
Everyone has to pitch in and do what they can right now. This is kind of an all-hands-on-deck effort, whether we like it or not.
Jerry owns Castle Rock Woodworks. He's pitching in by giving away custom-made, do-it-yourself building kits for kids, only asking for donations to help pay it forward.
The whole idea was that it was supposed to be something easy and simple for parents, and so the construction is very simple, just takes glue to put together, and as you can see, then the kiddos have a great time painting them. And it's just a way to give the kids a hands-on activity, give the parents a little break, and still throw in that little bit of education while the kids are at home.
Jerry knows this current work stoppage and stay-at-home order is hurting his neighbors, and it is breaking his heart seeing the need firsthand.
There's a lot of folks here that are hurting big time. We've had grandparents picking up crying, saying, My daughter's a single mother. We're watching her 4 kids. We're on fixed income. We've had mothers come in and say, I have $7 to my name. And so there are people here that really need the help. So we are giving these away. They don't need to be purchased, but those who have been given donations to help out to cover the material costs is the reason why we can continue to do additional projects.
Jerry has done even more by providing these plans free of charge on the internet to anyone who has a machine just like this. At last count, 17,000 of these wood building kits have been made in 18 countries around the world. Jerry says everyone has the capacity to do something. This is what he says is the least he can do.
We're not set up where we can do something like make masks or PPE equipment, things that we could contribute in that way. And so we pivoted and tried to find a way that we could support the community, the parents, the school kids, and this just seemed like the best way to do that.
If you would like to pick up a free building kit for your kids, head to Castle Rock Woodworks page on Facebook and contact Jerry there.